get riled up. Oh yeah. You're listening to
All Riled Up.
Yes.
And in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to another episode of All Riled Up. I am your host, Riley. Joining me today is, of course, Dejan. Never misses an episode of Royal. How are you, Dejan?
I'm doing all right. I'll be right back, though, because I got a phone call. Hold up.
No problem. Also, Daniel, go Habs. I forgot. Oh, we'll talk about Trey Hendrickson. When do the Leafs play next? I hope it's not today. I don't need that in my life right now.
Sorry about
That's
that.
tomorrow. Oh no, you're good, Dejan. I was looking up when the Leafs play. So we were just talking about this before we started.
Should I start from the beginning?
So yeah, okay, let's start from the beginning. So
Okay.
the big news in the NFL. Yeah.
If you haven't opened up Twitter,
Yeah.
this is a shock to you.
Maxx
Crosby, the trade fell through.
So
Not happening.
when did it I gotta Google this. I gotta Google this. When did he even officially get traded? Like,
He didn't.
when did the trade first?
Oh, when it first got out,
Yeah,
they were like vocally doing it. I have no
it
idea.
was Friday.
It was Friday. Eunice was happy for about 3 days.
The weekend. The
Eunice was
entire
ecstatic for 3 days, bro.
and
Imika et Big Boo.
which means Drewski is here. Welcome, Drewski. We just started, and Eunice is here. We just started talking about you.
I heard my name.
So
I only got like 20 minutes. Sorry.
no, that's all right. So, the Maxx Crosby trade fell through.
Yeah.
Eunice was happy for a grand total of 3 days, 4 days.
Let's see. It happened at 9 o'clock at night on Friday. I'm not doing all that math.
Yeah, it was something like that. So, Eunice, what are your initial thoughts of the Maxx Crosby trade falling through?
All right.
That did not happen.
Okay.
Dylan is here as well. Hi, Dylan.
All right. Initial thoughts. All right. At first, I want to say the first 5 or 10 minutes, dude, I was when you get so upset, you feel your body temperature going up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I was feeling that. Then the rumor of the physical came out, and it did genuinely help me feel better, but I was still upset, clearly.
Mhm.
But I was like, that's such a stupid, even if that's true, that's stupid, but we need to, I don't know. I want to look more into this. Today, excuse me, if you guys don't know, I'm a teacher to all the viewers out there. I had a student come up to me, and he was getting ready to trash talk because I love to trash talk them and their teams. It's a fun favorite of mine.
Right.
As he opens his mouth, he gets maybe 10 seconds out. And then my phone, I did not put it on silent yet. You just hear doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo, the ESPN notification. I'm like, hold on, bro. I look at it. It says the Ravens are now acquiring Trey Hendrickson. And I looked at him, I showed him, and I felt immediately better. So if your question is, how do I feel about the Maxx Crosby thing falling out? I was butthurt for maybe 10 minutes, saw he failed a physical. Today, EDC went live and actually talked about it.
Mhm.
And, in a really professional way, because, EDC is just that guy. He goes, Yeah, he came. Our doctors looked at him. Our coaching staff looked at him. They were unhappy with where he's at with his healing. I'm obviously not quoting it perfectly, but they're like, yeah, he is not like as good as he should be. I'm like, oh, okay. So yeah, fuck the Raiders. Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, take them back.
Wow.
Give me my 2 first-round picks back. And then we
Um,
ended up with Trey Hendrickson, who I want to say is probably one grade lower than Maxx Crosby. Where Maxx Crosby, you could argue, is definitely a top 5 defensive end. Maybe honorable mention, but like definitely top 5 for sure. Well, you don't think so? You don't think he's top 5, really?
yeah, no, I do. I think you're underselling him a little bit because you're coping. I think
I literally said he's top 5. How could that be an undersell? Well, number 1's Myles Garrett. Number 2, I think, is Micah. Number 3, I put Aiden Hutchinson. And number 4, I put Dexter Lawrence from the Giants.
I love you. I'm not putting Hutchinson in 3.
You don't really?
No.
After last year, I mean, like career as a whole, but
my bad.
Yeah,
I put Maxx Crosby at number 4. My bad.
Bradley Chubb at 1. That's what Daniel says. I wouldn't put.
Do you disagree with my top 4 list then? If Maxx Crosby's number 4, my 3 then? Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, and Dexter Lawrence from. You disagree with that?
No, I guess that's fine. But yeah, like I think you're. Oh, Will Anderson says Drewski.
I didn't even think about Will Anderson.
I forgot about him too, which is crazy because. Which is crazy because the Texans' defense is insane.
Honestly, you can argue Hunter as well, but I won't for the sake of having 2 people from the same team.
You know, I thought so, Drewski. I was like, that doesn't sound right.
But what was I saying? Oh, right. Yeah, of course, I'm upset. If you were to ask me, would I rather Maxx Crosby over Trey Hendrickson? Then yeah, the obvious answer is yeah. But am I gonna act like the fucking season is over because now we have Trey Hendrickson in our first round picks? No, not at all. Like I said, of course I'd rather Maxx Crosby. That trade have gone through and everything was beautiful, sunshines and rainbows. It's not. He failed the physical, unfortunate. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Eunice called me the day. I don't know why I'm talking like this is like a funeral. But Eunice called me the day of
yesterday
night. Yeah, the trade when the trade was announced. And motherfucker was already dreaming of buying his jersey with the Ravens on it. And
oh my god!
Riley, did I tell you that?
Yeah, we were talking about it.
Yeah.
And to be where we are now, it's a sad experience.
Yeah.
Overall, I am with I'm just an onlooker in this situation. I'm a Lions guy. This is just funny to me.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at it. It's he said, she said, really. I mean, I want to side with the Ravens on this one because, you know, it's you obviously wanted him that bad to give up 2 first-round picks. Yeah. And is it possible that the Raiders try to fucking fleece you? Technically, yes. We will never know because everyone's a chronic liar.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter in the end. Shit, unless he goes to the Bears, then I'm going to have to shoot him. But,
all right.
You know, we'll see how things go on. But I am very curious. If he starts next season, some bullshit happens. Like if he is an active player, some bullshit happens. From your side, I'm saying.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep this in the back of my mind. I want to see what happens when the season starts. But
yeah,
if Maxx Crosby's out there and he's playing just as well as last season, I'm saying y'all was bullshit and fucking around.
Yeah. The way
And then I will believe the rumors of y'all were just fucking about for the Henderson contract to pull through.
Did you hear what? Funny enough, actually, did you hear about what Henderson said this morning on the was it Pat McAfee show? I don't think it. I always mix up the Adam Schefter one and Pat McAfee one. He said he was under the impression when he was talking to EDC yesterday that he would get to play with Maxx Crosby, but he's happy either way that the contract got done.
It's a lie. It's absolutely a lie. It could like.
I feel like you just want to hate.
No, I'm just not blindly believing what NFL insiders are saying. Like,
why is it blindly?
Let's see. What did Gus tell me yesterday? Oh, you weren't. I forgot you were there.
Yeah.
When we were talking about it. It's because these guys can tell you anything they want. It's very obvious that, like, when they tweet out, when you get a tweet from Adam Schefter, and at the bottom it says, "Oh, so and so is such a great player," and it's like he's using both hands to suck off a player, right? It's literally just a copy and paste of what the agent texted Adam Schefter. Hey, make sure you tweet this. And it's like, I very much believe that what happened was they realized, oh my God, why did Trey Hendrickson in a market full, if Trey Hendrickson is so good, or Henderson, which however you say his last name, why did he wait to get signed when
no one else wanted to give him $30 million?
So the Colts, who Adam Schefter, if we're going to use him as a source, said, oh, the Colts thought that they were like, apparently he was going to be a Colt, and then he pulled out to sign with the Ravens instead. But it was also the Bills, Ravens, obviously. And that's the thing. I didn't want him really to be on the team, so I don't care. I'm not complaining. But I think there was like one other team and the Colts. Like there were like four teams. I think it was the Cowboys. I don't remember. Like the
Eagles was the last team.
I couldn't remember if it was them or the Cowboys.
Regardless, not point. It's just
one of them.
Me.
One of them. So there's all these teams that are trying to sign him. He's like, I'm going to make my decision tomorrow, right? Then it comes out that, well, the Ravens were talking to Crosby and Henderson, like while Crosby was getting his medical eval, they were talking to Henderson on the phone. So I think what happened was
it's a bit more fucked up. It's a bit more fucked up. You want to know it?
Were they both in
the building?
I thought that I told that to Dejan, and then I walked it back because I was like, well, actually, I can't remember if it's on the phone or in the building.
Building.
So they had both in the building at the same time, and we're like, fuck, Maxx Crosby's fucked. Let's just sign Trey Henderson. And then keep our 2 draft picks and then say, oh yeah, he failed the medical. Because that's the thing. Everybody knew he was injured. I mean, we didn't know the severity until he literally posted pictures on Instagram.
I think that's where people are tripping up, and that's what's bothering me, I think, of this. Obviously, they knew he was injured. The physical wasn't that. I'm willing to bet you my soul on this one. They didn't give him the physical that, like, all right, I want you to right now perform like you're Myles Garrett. They gave him a physical that's designed for someone to see where he's currently at with his recovery. They did not give him the physical of a 100% healthy guy. Like, all right, this is like physical therapy. You should be at this point through your recovery, so you should be able to do these level of tasks at your current point.
I agree, Drewski.
Figuring out.
I saw on Twitter. I didn't know this until yesterday. I didn't know this until yesterday. Apparently, physicals are not like a. When we think of like a physical, it is not like a actual like they're. The doctor decides basically if you pass or fail based off of like what the team wants. So it is not a like standardized test.
Yeah, of course.
So like they can basically just say, hey, pass them, fail them, whatever. And you know, he'll pass or fail. And so I think what happened was the Ravens were like, shit, we can just sign Trey Henderson for way cheaper. Let's just do that and lie because no one's gonna catch him. And that is exactly what happened. People have been talking about the Jair Alexander trade when the Ravens got him and then traded him to the Eagles for a 6-7 pick swap.
Documentation of the Jair one where the Eagles GM literally said like, oh, we know he's not going to be at 100. Even if he's just average, we'll take him. But, you know, we know what's to expect with this.
But there's sort of like rumblings of they told him it was one thing and then it ended up being a separate injury. Like he had a shoulder injury and a knee injury or something like that. And
you talking about when he retired?
No, it was just like they weren't playing him because he ended up, when they got him, he was more injured than when initially thought. So a similar situation to this, but nothing came of it. So I look at this and I just go, yeah, like, I think it's a lot of people are very pissed at the Ravens. And I think that, yeah, the Ravens got cold feet. And, you know, is it like, I understand why. I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, it definitely negatively affected other teams because the Colts thought they were going to be able to sign Trey Henderson. They can't. Other teams were the Raiders have to absorb his 30 or 33 million.
35.
Wow, that much? I thought, okay.
Well, it was like,
you know,
it's like because like they did it where it was front heavy, so it's like 35, then 30, then like 26.
Okay, yeah. So his like they have to absorb his cap. Apparently, and I haven't checked, so this could be wrong. Apparently, they can still keep him and be cap compliant. Like they're fine. But
oh yeah, even after this, they still have like 60 mil.
Next year, they're kind of fucked. Is what I'm hearing.
I can check.
Damn, that quickly, Daniel? That's crazy. Although it is the Senators, I hope Brady Kachuk gets the shit beat out of him.
Actually, no.
It's hockey.
So right
You're
now,
allowed to say that.
$37 million in cap space currently. Next year,
yeah,
we will have $135 million.
Drewski's saying they have no money next year.
I'm looking at it right now. They're at 135.
Next year?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I guess it's because okay, I understand now, Drewski. It's because that's like pre all the like incentives and bonuses. Yeah. Plus, oh yeah, you have to wait until the end of free. Okay, I gotcha. But yeah, still like, you know, plus like, what happens if they want, you know, to re-sign other players and all the rookies and whatever? But like, yeah, and then now there's all this business of, well, okay, if you believe the Ravens, like, let's say you're the Bears, right?
Right.
Like, this affects any trade for Maxx Crosby, like, unless you're a dumbass. Because if you're the Bears, whether it's true or not, because if you're the Bears who really want him, and you're like, oh, yeah, like, let's, trade for him. But now that this whole business has come out, well, he's not worth 2 firsts anymore, And it's like, well, now the Raiders aren't getting 2 firsts for him. They're going to get a first and whatever. You know what I mean?
Right. The way I see it is there's going to be 2 ways to look at it. And technically, like DJ said, it's all he said, she said right now. It's just, who do you trust, really? Like, you know what I mean? And there's 2 outlooks. The first outlook is the Raiders were not fully honest about like where he's at with his injury. The Ravens didn't like where he was at because apparently Eric DaCosta, he had a live thing at 5 today.
Yeah, I heard about it.
We tried he's like, oh yeah, we tried like renegotiating. Like, no, we still want Crosby, but would you do like a first and 2 seconds, or like a first, a second, and a third, or whatever? They said no. He's like, all right, then take him back. Because, I don't know, like you said, they get to choose their standards for physicals. And clearly, I guess, assuming the whole physical thing is true, he didn't meet the standard of where they wanted him to be currently with his injury. So you can take that however you want. Mm-hmm. Or the second outlook is like how you were saying. The Ravens saw it as, I actually only want... Because like I said, I believe that they wanted Trey and Max. Because with the Lamar contract happening within the same time frame of the Trey Hendrickson signing, it seems like that was perfectly planned, in my opinion.
No, that's just what quarterbacks do, I think. I don't think that has anything to do with it.
At the same time.
So, yeah, but like it's right before free agency. So they
happened last night.
Right before the start of, I'm saying you have to be cap compliant by a certain point.
I know that, but I'm saying at the same exact time is what made it look different to me. Because I mean, you saw when I sent it in and all that stuff. Whatever. I'm just saying, like he clearly like had both papers on his desk at the same time for them to happen almost simultaneously. So
I don't think that has anything to do with it. I think that that's just what quarterbacks do. I don't think that like the timing.
I know. I'm saying they wanted to get Trey done before the thing started, and for them to be positive, not in the negative, they also had to have Lamar done at the same time. They didn't want to wait until 4 for Trey. I'm saying that looked intentional. And I'm just saying, I do think they were trying to get both of them. And that's my honest opinion on it. Like I said, if the Raiders genuinely feel like they got screwed out of value, they are able to rebuke it any way they want, seeing how. Because then it could just be like, all right, then the NFL themselves will do the physical. And they'll see if they meet their standards of it or not. But they won't because, in my opinion, they know that like they didn't give the full message of how was the injury and where is he on the recovery path of it. Because like I said, if they just want to, like, all right, NFL, fine, you come down, you do the physical, and we're done. I'm sorry, I do have to go. Hey, sorry. Sorry.
Nah, you're good, man. Take care. Thank you for coming, Eunice. We appreciate it.
I just want to say, I get both perspectives. I'm just taking the perspective of the Ravens on this for 2 reasons. One, obviously, I'm a Ravens fan. But 2, EDC went live today and said, no, yeah, the Raiders didn't give us the full story. And we've heard nothing from the Raiders. So I just have to also take the side of the one side that's actually like, no, we tried this, we tried that, we did this. And then the other side's just giving crickets.
Okay. Well, thank you. We appreciate you for coming, Eunice, taking time. Yeah. So
sorry
take care.
Not staying for the whole thing. Be
safe, you're good, man. Have a good time. Peace out.
Yeah. Be safe. Ciao.
Bye.
Peace.
All right. So here's why that's bullshit. So I've literally, and I'm gonna answer your question, KZU, in a sec. Or actually, we'll read this first. KZU said they said Maxx Crosby blew black and mild smoke and Eric So here's why I think that's bullshit. I have literally watched my GM for the Buffalo Bills. Per sources. I have watched my GM and my owner talk about how Sean McDermott has done things, and I've been like, yep, that's bullshit. That's a lie, because they're allowed to tell you whatever they want. So obviously, Eric DaCosta, GM for the Baltimore Ravens. I gotta stop. I gotta turn my lights off in the back so that I'm stop looking like I'm purple. All right, that's better. Obviously,
he's doing damage control.
Eric, yeah, exactly. Like, and that's the thing. If you believe that, believe it. You know what I mean? Like, go ahead. You're allowed to believe whatever you want. I'm just saying. I think what Eunice said makes sense. It's like, oh, Lamar restructures his contract, and then they were making room for both Trey Hendrickson and Maxx Crosby. And it's like, okay, yeah, that makes sense, but doesn't it also make sense that if you were going to come up with a story for why you first of all, it doesn't really mean anything. Like, it's the night before free agency. You have to, like, teams can announce stuff, but I believe at noon you have to be cap compliant, not 4 p.m. Maybe that's wrong.
Yeah.
But I believe at noon you have to be cap compliant. Exactly. Why did the Ravens take 3 days to sign Trey? That doesn't make sense. Why did the Ravens, clear up 40, however many million from Lamar's contract? Well, it's because they have so many they lost so many free agents that they have to spend that money on something. So that's a reason why they would free up Lamar's cap space. Secondly, the fact that I personally don't believe that. Yeah, I don't think they were making room for both either, Drewski. I think that's bullshit. I personally don't believe the time that the deal got done has anything to do with it. But let's say the time of the deal does make a difference. Again, I don't think it does. Wouldn't that be the perfect cover story, again, for why, you
also
can't sign, or like why, like it sounds like the perfect cover story of, oh, we were trying to sign both. It's
obviously, we're not, knowing the exact details. We're all just speculating.
Mm-hmm.
But also, to the point of, your GM also just said, hey, when we restructured the contract, we forgot to extend them, so that's going to happen later. You forgot to extend them? Were you doing it in a rush for a certain reason?
Dejan,
why are you rushing it?
I didn't even think of that. Lamar is up for a contract extension, and they literally said, I would like to get it done by free agency. Well, that didn't happen. So
seems like some took priority. Oh shit, we need cap space right now.
Yeah. Or they were like, shit, what's a good cover story? Oh, I know what we can do in a couple of hours. restructure your contract. Honestly, Drewski, here's my thing. He almost went to the Falcons a couple of years ago. So maybe, but
Crosby?
no, Lamar.
Oh, okay. I got lost there.
Yeah, Lamar asked, oh my God. Drewski asked, does he leave if they don't make the Super Bowl this season? Honestly, no, because I think he could go somewhere else, like if long term they don't do that's true. Why wouldn't they have extended him when they why did they not extend him now? You know? I have no idea. If they didn't think he was a franchise QB. I mean, that's the thing, he is. But I don't know why they would not have extended him. That's a great point, Dejan. I didn't even think of that. But yeah, I could totally that's the thing. I get why people are. I think it's really fishy. You know what I'm saying? It's really fishy. Yeah. I was talking to Gus commented on my latest TikTok where I talked about it, and we were just going back and forth. And he was like, and he was going back and forth with Eunice, and he was like, you know, I can't believe you don't think this is at least a little bit fishy. Not only that, Eunice and I were just talking about how Trey Henderson is not really he's old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's old. He's injury prone. So to me, it's dude, you're just going to fall in line and be like, oh yeah, who needs Maxx Crosby anyway? But yeah, I don't know.
A lot.
Yeah, that's true. Gotta keep the faith up. Yeah, I also Maxx Crosby. I get putting Myles Garrett, Will Anderson, Hutch is good, but Maxx Crosby, I mean, he has so much potential. And you know, Trey is not. I mean, didn't he miss he got shut down early last season because of an injury. I don't remember what happened, but I remember when that happened, people were like, fuck, here, it is Hendrickson. I thought it was Henderson. Well, no, I thought it was
Henderson. I thought it was Henderson.
I thought it was Hendrickson. And then after that, I was like, well, Dejan must be right. Also, it's funny on Google, it says his current team is the Ravens. Oh, no, wait. Oh, fuck. I'm thinking of Maxx Crosby. Let me see. Yeah, the dude had 11 combined tackles, 2 assisted tackles, and 4 sacks. That's down from 17 and a half sacks. So how many games did he play? Let's look. That can't be right. Let me go on Pro Football Reference. He only played 7 games last season. So he missed 10? Yeah. That's not good. That's why I was like, I don't want Trey Hendrickson on my fucking team. And I don't think Bradley Chubb is I don't know. He's fine. He's cheap. 14.5 mil is not horrible, you know, in terms of.
Yeah.
But I think Bradley Chubb might be Bradley Chubb, if we're talking about tiers above, That's like one step. Yeah, exactly. He's decent. Sorry, I thought I heard something. He's decent. And yeah, 14 sacks last year. It's not bad. That's pretty solid. But like he's only making 14.5 mil. That's not horrible. As opposed to, that's true, he was on the Dolphins. As opposed to Trey Hendrickson, who's making $33 million for potential man over here. Like,
Yeah.
I'm dying. I don't know. But it's that's true. He is also 2 years younger. So it's I'm glad Eunice was here for a little bit because I knew we would have a lot to talk about with that. But did you have anything else to say about Maxx Crosby, Deshaun?
Oh, Maxx Crosby? Nope. We'll just see what happens with his injury as time goes on. If he looks like he's just going to be fine, some bullshit happened. That's it.
That's true. And you're right. I also don't blame you for saying, hey, we don't know, so we don't know. And you're right. We're never going to know. Like, we're never going to. Well, we might figure it out from piecing it together, but we're never going to really know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, here's a question. Do they trade him again? Now there's a difference between do they try and do they actually do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. I feel like because the Ravens coming out saying, "Hey, he's not ready," does hinder it.
But that's the Ravens, and
there's definitely someone out there that probably would. I don't know a lot of teams like who needs an edge. I mean, everyone would want Maxx Crosby if you're able to get him.
Yeah.
But after the injury thing, it's like, is that worth it? Because Ravens originally said, hey, 2 first rounders. And from what the Ravens are saying based off the EDC is, hey, not 2 first rounders, a first rounder and a second round.
Mm-hmm.
How many teams are able to give that up just for Maxx Crosby again? You know what I mean?
It's a lot.
Especially with, I don't know how many contracts have been signed, by the way. I just know that our group chat has been blown up because Eunice keeps, like, everyone keeps putting in their information they're finding online.
Bro.
So
we'll talk about that after because I got a rant to go on.
About that, or?
Yeah.
All right. But yeah, if someone's able to, they'll definitely reach out.
Yeah, I the Bears are like the Bears and the Cowboys are sort of favorited, but
see, that's the problem because I don't know. I don't be knowing cap spaces and shit.
I should have that
because
pulled
you also
up.
got the draft coming up as well. Yes, you're more than likely going to minimum. I'm seeing a first round going away, so that's like okay, less money you're about to spend. But at the same time, is it for these teams who's already been making plays? Is it worth it to say fuck Maxx Crosby's back on the board?
Mm-hmm.
Or do you just suck it up and stick to your plan that, oh, Maxx Crosby's already gone?
Okay, so here's a question from Matthew that I really want to... I should have asked earlier when Eunice was here. Do you think the Ravens will have a negative rep with other teams after the Crosby situation? So I've seen a lot of insiders point to, yes, like other GMs don't believe the story is what I'm hearing. And what I'm hearing is they are like to the point where they don't want to like they are going to think twice when trying to trade with the Ravens. Problem is when you're in a situation, you like if somebody really has something you want, you kind of are at their mercy. You know what I mean? So if a team wants to, I'm gonna put together a hypothetical that isn't gonna sound like it's ever gonna happen. It's purely a hypothetical. Let's say next season, a team wants to try to trade for Lamar, and they're like, you know, yeah, let's try to trade for Lamar. You know, if you really want the player, you'll do anything. You'll work with whoever you want. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
if you're the team trying to get the player, maybe you do think twice about trying to trade for whoever or with the Ravens. So, according to insiders, apparently this has damaged the reputation of the Ravens. That's how you know it's some bullshit, in my opinion. But that's the thing is the insiders can say whatever the agents of the insiders want. You know what I mean? We don't know. We don't know what is true and what isn't true. If I were a GM, this would piss me off.
One thing that did happen, and I said
an unspoken rule,
but well, yeah, it's still overall he said, she said. It's crazy that the Ravens pulled out in general, and the whole situation looks sus. But what EDC did during the press conference, shit was insane. Because bro was like practically saying, if y'all thinking I'm not getting calls just because we pulled out of the trade, trust me, I'm getting calls, and pulls out his phone to show like he's been getting calls. And someone was even calling during the whole conference. And I made a joke that before he stepped out, he just pulled Lamar inside and said, hey, when I'm out there, you gotta ring my phone.
*67.
We have to damage control this now.
The worst part is that actually could be something that's so easy to fake. Like, okay, I'm gonna delete your name on your contact. Just call me. Like, you know what I mean? Or I'm gonna rename you something. Call me.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. The whole situation is crazy. Does it damage? That's the thing is, it's very hard to say, like, I even had to stop myself because how can you can't, but it's really hard to say, well, I believe this insider, but not this insider. Because really, at the end of the day, they're not really journalists. You know what I mean? A journalist isn't just a talking piece for an agent or a GM. Adam Schefter is just a talking piece for a GM. And it sucks because I actually like him. I like Ian Rappaport. But they're just talking pieces for GMs. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
And agents. Because if they don't do that, then the agent and the GM can just say, okay, then I'm never telling you anything again, and that is going to seriously fuck your job up. And they can also tell other people, hey, don't tell Schefter anything. And they will just do it. You know what I mean? So
yeah,
it's really hard to. This whole situation sucks because
it's genuinely
it's a lose-lose.
I really do keep hating to say it over and over again because, like, oh yeah, no, we get it. It's literally for everyone. I think right now teams are more than likely going to look against the Ravens because it's a crazy situation. But it is a genuinely all right. If Maxx Crosby comes out and he literally looks completely fine, Ravens, what the fuck?
Oh my god, yeah, because, and that's the thing, if they want to say, like, it's scummy to, and I know we said we were going to stop talking about this, but I will after I'm finished with this tangent. Unless you have something to add. If Maxx Crosby looks good week 1, it's like, okay, so were you worried about it? Like, and the whole excuse was, well, they were worried about his long-term health, not his short-term health. Well, Trey Hendrickson is 31, which is, 3 years older than Maxx Crosby, by the way. So it's like, okay, whatever. Maybe they didn't know what happens if he gets injured later. But then, like, the more that you think about it, the more it's like, I don't know. Like, it's weird. You know what I mean? And I've even, like, it's so he said, she said that it's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea. What were you going to say to John?
That's all we really can say. I don't know.
That's it. And so we will now move on to my next topic. Nothing will be as exciting as that, ladies and gentlemen. I have some other funny topics. I was actually going to open the show with this. Donna Kelsey is remodeling her modest Florida home. Did you see that, Deshaun?
No, and I have a feeling modest is not the correct term.
I honestly have no fucking clue. Like, so TMZ dropped this. Let me send you what, like, let me see if I can find the original graphic. I'm gonna look it up and I'm gonna put it in the let me see if I can find it real quick. Okay. So, like, I'm gonna drop it in Yelling Hour. Look at this. So TMZ drops this graphic and they tweet out exclusive. Travis and Jason Kelsey's mom, Donna, remodeling her modest Florida home. Now, I honestly don't know what it looks like. Maybe we should look up a picture. Donna Kelsey.
It's the fact that you modest. If it's not just like a fucking cabin, I don't.
Yeah, like, what does the home actually look like? I have to know. I think it's just
also,
like,
this is exclusive news.
Yeah, so that's the thing. Like, why the fuck are they tweeting this? And they're tweeting it like it's that, like it's insane breaking news. I can't find pictures of the home.
Actually, that kind of checks out, doesn't it?
Yeah. So that's the thing.
It's
even
like,
if
it's the mom's house, it's not one of theirs. Even then, you don't want to know where a player lives, really.
Yeah, that's true. Well, yeah, I was gonna say
yeah.
it's also, so it's It's a $355,000 condo, is what Realtor.com said.
Okay.
And, oh, is this a picture of it? Okay. We have an aerial shot, but we don't know what the actual, like, condo looks like. I put it in yelling hour. It's sending right now. According to, it's 1,400.
It's more of the fact that during this, the exclusive breaking news,
Yeah.
they found it. Their mom's house is getting remodeled.
Yeah, like
How
who
would this affect the Kelsey brothers?
who gives a shit? Also, since it's just me and you here, I'll say this. Two pieces of baseball news. Before we talk more football. So the World Baseball Classic is currently happening. Did you see that the USA lost yesterday to Italy 8-6, I believe?
Okay.
And so this is during the like preliminary, this is like during like the play-in round for the playoffs. So if Italy beats Mexico, because of how the like playoffs work, the United States cannot qualify for the tournament. They will be eliminated from the playoffs.
So we're gonna lose maybe the most American sport.
Okay, so it's currently going on as we're recording this. It's the top of the fifth, and Italy is up 3-0 on Mexico. And
I've seen comebacks.
Now here's the thing. Unfortunately,
My Mexican brethren, please.
Technically there would have been haha, Daniel, get fucked. Go Senators. No, I'm just kidding. Actually, I think technically we need the Senators to do better. I can't remember. Italy is using Americans. Hey, hi Eunice. Eunice is in chat. But yeah, so if Italy beats Mexico in any fashion, the United States will be eliminated from the playoffs because of it's like counts what is it? Runs against as like the first tiebreaker. So they were runs for, I think. Yeah, runs for. So they would have a higher runs for, and then the USA would not be able to get into the playoffs. So yes, you're right, Deshaun. America lost. The is probably not going to make the playoffs in the World Baseball Classic, which is sad.
And I'm proud to be an American.
At least we won in the Olympics. But speaking of baseball, oh yeah, I've been getting into basketball the last couple years, Eunice. It's a lot harder to follow than football and hockey is for me, and baseball. So it's sort of like on my lowest priority list, but I still like it. I would like to go to a game when the Pistons make the playoffs. Jason said the Italian home run celebration is epic. A shot of espresso and a kiss on each cheek. And you know, as an Italian, all right, now I'm about to drop the W word. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not going to say it. I've been advised by my last name is my username. My username on TikTok is just my full name. It's actually not the stage name. I'm LARPing Italian. Eunice, same with hockey.
Yeah,
I mean, I do. They play a ton of games in a week. Also baseball news, Spencer Torkelson of the Detroit Tigers has sustained some sort of injury in spring training. We don't really know what it is. I think it's his shoulder or his elbow. Like, I should rephrase that. We don't know how serious it is.
Yeah, serious.
Because we heard what it is. AJ Hinch, who's the manager, said for the Tigers, said that he avoided like anything like catastrophic, but like they don't know what if he'll be good for the opening. Is what I heard last. I don't know if you heard anything different, Deshaun.
No, not at all.
So we'll see what happens. I really like Torque. I would be very sad if he could not go at the beginning of the season. But
that would.
This is the best time for that to happen. You know,
very true as well.
It's a long season, and like that's the thing about like it's funny going from, I don't know if you like how much you follow other sports, but like that's the funny thing about going from football to like hockey or baseball. Did you know when you miss a game in, and this might be interesting for other people in watching in the video or the stream. Oh my god, wait a second. I gotta do a stupid ass puzzle to fix my Eunice, I saw that and I was shopping around, but there really wasn't anything good. Stephon Diggs is on sale. But
I wonder why.
He just said that Fanatics is having it up to 70% off sale on their jerseys. Also, I checked and Falala is full price still. But which may or may not have been something I've been tracking for quite some time. But like IR in football is minimum 4 weeks, and IR in baseball is like 2 weeks because they play like every single day.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? Let me look something up real quick.
I was gonna say maybe that's because more contact.
Oh, yeah, because now this is funny. How long do you think IR is in hockey?
Well, based off the two things we just said, you guys start fighting motherfuckers. For you guys have the reasons, but hockey they like to throw fucking hands. So maybe that might increase the injuries to more bullshit. But the way you said that too, I'm gonna say 2 weeks as well.
Eunice said 1 to 2 weeks. Hockey actually has 2 types of IR. And IR, there's just IR. Hi, Drewski. There's just IR, which is 1 week, and then there's LTIR, which stands for long-term IR, and that is anywhere from 10 days to a month plus. I had to Google to make sure I had my numbers correct. And
wait, long term is 10 days to a month?
yeah, because they play depending on yeah, Drewski, it's funny. We actually just finished talking about that. That was yesterday and we lost. But if Mexico beats Italy today, we can stay in the playoffs, but if Italy wins, we're eliminated. But yeah, Daniel's right. A lot of players get injured and like they're just like revolving through like injuries. And I mean, on average, a hockey team plays, if there's 7 days in a week, a hockey team plays like between probably like, I would say probably like 2 to 3 games a week, but you could do as many as 4 depending on how fucked your schedule is. 4 games in a week. They do back-to-backs all the time. Also, wait, let me answer this, or let me ask you this question, Dejan.
Okay.
Should the Lions offer this year's 2nd round pick and next year's 1st round pick for Maxx Crosby?
No.
I would say no, only because it's 30 plus million in cap. You know, when they have to fix their entire defense. You know, like yeah.
Yeah, that's it. We'll talk about it. So at the beginning, when we were just shooting the shit, I didn't really see how fucked we are. So the Lions, at first I thought this draft / off season would be more to patch some things that have problems, you know, like, oh, get a better center, you know, get one cornerback. Kirby's about to be back, you know, so I don't know, Branch and Kirby's going to be back, so safety wise, you're probably fine, you know. Overall, like, all right, we're going to more focus on the rookies, the future of the Lions, and then more and more reports coming out, and I'm like, oh, so we're rebuilding the team, huh?
Yeah. Especially on defense.
We have offensive capabilities. Yeah, we have offensive capabilities. Montgomery's situation, I talked about this last podcast. It happens. I expected it. Pacheco, crazy. No.
Yeah.
Pacheco was crazy.
I was not expecting that.
I wasn't either. I thought we were going to pick up a rookie running back and just run with it.
I would have probably done that instead of like Gibbs.
It's whatever. I'm not in the room. Kirby, I haven't heard any other reports besides the first doctor they went to saying it's a career-ending injury.
Right. So I remember us talking about that.
I'm just taking that into account of he's automatically gone. So Branch is going to need some help. So we need another safety. We need cornerback help. We just lost one of our cornerbacks as well. I mean, we did sign Yassine for 1 more year. That's 1 year. He's a great player. Don't get me wrong, but that's literally a year. So you really need to think long term now. So now, yes, we are in the rebuilding phase. Spend that much for Maxx Crosby. It'd be cool. that Hutch has help. I'll give you that much.
That's true. I would call it a retool.
But
you
okay, retool.
I think that's the thing. Like the offense, other than like Monty, I mean, like
it's the off
and the line.
Well, we got the center.
Yeah,
we got the center for the we got a. I think I don't remember his name, but Eunice was like, no, he's a decent center.
No, he is.
10, I think he said or some shit.
I don't know about that. I would have to look at his stats.
Yeah, that.
But I know he's good. Like,
yeah. We just need O-line help, and I don't know why that was news that we. Like, people were like ecstatic that we got Bridgewater. He's our backup QB. I think you said this. If we need to rely on a backup, we're fucked.
Oh, literally any team, you're so fucked. Like,
but
even the best backup is like, oh, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, look, is what you just said though. You're the best backup.
Yeah,
you're not playing.
Exactly.
You're not the starter. You're like, oh, the starter went down. You go in. Okay. Or we're definitely winning this game. Yeah, you can get some snaps in. That's it.
That's job. The guy from the Panthers. Okay, yeah, he's good.
Okay. But shit. Why would you say retool? It's because, don't get me wrong, we have the players. We definitely do, at least offensive wise. Defense, Anzalone's gone.
I think that sucks. I mean,
correct me if I'm wrong. We have 2 linebackers.
Something like that.
On roster.
Yes. Yes.
That's like not including what's it? But
yeah.
So the defense. Can I say Bengals level? Is that
in the? That's the thing. Like,
the team right now. Are we a Bengals level team right now? Where it's like, oh yeah, if they throw it and it gets to them, they're great, but the O-line needs to step up and the defense just lets anything through.
I don't think that's ridiculous to say. I would
drop the truth bomb. Don't hold it back. Come on.
I was going to say, I feel like they might be slightly better than that. Like, just in terms of, what's his face didn't really have a good, the running back for the Bengals, ended up not having a good year. I think Gibbs is better. Hi, Malik. Malik is here.
Yeah, sorry, I was eating.
No, you're good. Dude, why the fuck am I gonna... How fucking dare you?
How dare you enjoy your meat?
Did you enjoy your breaking your fast?
Yeah. It was really good.
Well, that's good.
Riley,
what did you have?
Love you.
Hey, what? You cut out.
I was gonna say, Deshaun, what did you say?
I love you. You just asked a hungry man did he enjoy eating
when the words escape my mouth, I was like, that was a stupid ass question. I even almost said that was a stupid ass question. But what did you eat, Malik?
My mom made like this stew that has like peas and meat and like tomato sauce. And then some rice, and then my mom. That's all she made. It was really good.
That's good.
You eat with rice and shit. It was really good.
That's good. But to go back to what we were talking about, I don't think they are Bengals level bad, because I think that the defense, I feel like, is slightly better. But it needs a lot of work, and I think it will be addressed. Offensively, I feel like you guys just have more tools. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I'm liking Laporta Probably
I
more
hope-
than
nothing has happened, but that was the scariest shit I saw come in on my thing. Was like, Lions are putting out feelers for Laporta. Nigga, why? Huh?
I don't think
Throw
that
it to the
happens.
ground golf situation
Yeah.
when he didn't have a backup since St. Brown was covered. Like,
Yeah.
that's what I'm like, we trying to get feelers out for Laporta? I hope fucking not. But once again, it just says per source, which source could be guy behind dumpster. You know what I mean?
And Eunice is right. First of all, Lions have better coaching. He said in DC, I think all around better coaching. But because Zach Ertz, or not Zach Ertz, Zach Taylor is horrible. And that Laporta rumor could have just been a source speculating purely because contracts coming up. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I even said last week, well, maybe they go for Dawson Knox and they try to, but Dawson Knox is staying on the Bills. So now I'm cool with Dawson Knox again. No, I'm just, I like Dawson Knox. I kind of don't, like, I don't know. I'm kind of not. Yeah, Brock Wright. We were talking about that last week too. He played. Yeah, Drewski. I realized that. Like that's what people were saying. They were like, plus it's a cheap contract, and I'm sure that we will need him because Dalton Kincaid gets injured like 900 times a year, unfortunately, at this point. But yeah, Brock Wright been playing pretty good for the Lions. And yeah, the Bills do have 3 really great tight ends. I like that. I like Malik's tight end too.
Thank you.
And it's after Iftar, so we can break fast.
Yeah.
But yeah, so overall,
It's just all right, man.
I was like, what are we talking about? Oh yeah, the Lions. Yeah, no, I agree. I think Kincaid is amazing when he's healthy. It's the if part.
Yeah, and that's why I think we need to relook at our defense, because I hate hearing the same shit every fucking.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh, we're great when we're not injured. Okay, we probably need players that don't get injured.
Because that's the thing we were talking about last week too. I can't even tell you what the Lions are going to take in the draft. I can't even tell you what I want the Lions to take in a draft. Because it's like, well, if they take O-line, they can't draft as many like true like day one starters for defense. But if they take defense, then they'll have to, like, the O-line is so integral to success,
Yeah.
So I guess I want them to take defense, but like if they only fill out O-line and defense that entire draft, would you be upset? I wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't, because I mean, what are the
Because
things
it
we don't
was
need
it
a lot
was
of
this
stuff.
okay. It was the same thing of like last draft of like, you guys signed a wide receiver? What? Why?
Yeah. And Tesla is good.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. He's good. It sucks you're on our team right now, because our O-line is not helping your situation. But that's why originally I was saying, okay, either this free agency, time, we should either focus on O-line or secondary. And honestly, based off the draft class, from what Eunice was saying, we needed to focus on O-line, get some players, and then for the draft, fix our secondary.
Mm-hmm.
Which, okay, plain and simple. Are they going to do that? I fucking couldn't tell you.
I think it's a good plan. I don't know.
That doesn't mean they're going to do it.
Yeah, because if I had my way, man,
I was going to say,
Bills would have 4 straight Super Bowls.
It's a perfect example, bro.
Eunice is back.
Hey, sorry, I was cleaning.
Dude, you're good. Don't apologize.
Force of habit, and you know it.
Yeah, and now Sammer's here too. Oh no, that's Ollie. Fuck.
I don't have audio, but hello there. Let me
Hi.
give my PC a quick reachy.
Okay.
Okay.
All right,
So-
man.
I just wanted to say
There we go.
there is one prospect in this year's draft named Mansour Delan. He's a cornerback from LSU who was originally projected to go top 15 because everyone and their sister had the Rams taking him.
Mm-hmm.
The Rams obviously won, traded for McDuffie and signed Watson.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they're good on corner now. And I think that gives Apple opportunity for the Lions to take him because I like Darian Arnold as a nickel back. He cannot play CB1. He's not fast enough. That's his biggest flaw, is he doesn't have speed to complement his play style. As a nickelback, I think he's fine. As a CB1, hot dog doo-doo. Mansour Delan is one of the fastest prospects at CB. And he also is, he's used to playing in the Big Ten Conference where he's constantly going against, high-level teams, at least for college standards. So that's who I want the Lions to take in round 1. Just a strong corner with amazing speed.
Drewski says Arnold is a nickel cornerback if I've ever seen one. Hey, man.
I mean, he really, because whenever they line him up at nickelback, my God, he actually looks phenomenal. He actually looks like he can stay and lead for years to come. But every time they line him up at CB1, oh man, does he just let up 17 yards?
Yeah, it's funny. If you think I hate a player, I have heard you guys slowly start slandering Terry and Arnold. Sammer too. It's so funny.
Slowly.
Oh my!
Day one hater.
I just mean Dejan and Malik and Sam are we'll be talking about it. It's like, dude, fuck him.
I'm just saying, and I have never in my life and never will ever prey on the downfall of a player. When Rocky Hassan took his place in that Eagles game, is it any question why the secondaries for some reason started to look really, really good?
Daniel, I 100% agree.
We're talking about the Lions.
Ollie knows.
Yeah, let's say Ollie says he so now jumping back more into football topics. My favorite quarterback in the NFL.
Oh God. Or poor anyone who's ever been a fan of him.
I remember not too long ago, a lot of people were saying Tua. So is mine, Drewski.
My bad. I thought you were talking about a different quarterback.
No, I'm talking about, of course, the best quarterback ever. Tua Tagovailoa was unfairly
bad.
released by his team.
My
I'm not gonna
bad.
lie,
I thought you were
about
gonna
to talk about
Geno Smith. I thought you were about to
Oh,
bring
Oh,
up.
fuck, I forgot about Gino.
Geno Smith. What a,
Dude,
I can't tell when a nigga's sarcastic. Then.
Okay,
Fuck
wait,
it.
can we talk
my
about
bad.
Gino
I really
for...
thought you were about to start the Tua talk. Or excuse me, the Geno talk.
Wait, okay. Before, so I started teasing y'all, but let's go
No,
back
the
to
bit
Gino.
The bit started.
Let's-
Anyway, the bit started. Go ahead,
Come
continue.
Okay, fine. We'll talk about. I'm gonna write this down. We gotta go back to Geno Smith.
Oh my god.
Because that I actually said that. I said that, and it actually happened. And I was like, "Ain't no way." You know who told me that? Dylan.
Who's the GM for the Jets? He was like hiding like in your closet. He's like, fuck, that's genius.
Why didn't I think of that? So where did that fucking bug go that was on the ground over here? I couldn't reach him earlier. If I see him, I'm killing his ass. So
Oh my god, there are so many shitty quarterbacks at free agents. Or
I
that
know.
have been in
And
the new-
speaking
Kirk
of
Cousins,
shit,
Kyler Murray, Geno Smith, Tua.
speaking of shit, Tua.
Yes.
So Tua gets released. Now I'm gonna be honest. I thought they were just gonna bench him and not release him because they are accruing, I believe, a record setting is what I heard.
Yep.
$99 million in dead money.
Just to give you more perspective, that is almost 20 million more than the previous record holder. It's $19 million more than
Russell
one of Riley's favorite quarterbacks of all time,
Russell Wilson.
Mr. Unlimited.
Unlimited diarrhea. I don't have the soundboard pulled up, so I have to
Unlimited diarrhea.
Unlimited.
Spicy.
But yeah, like, and you know what? That's what happens when you play like unlimited diarrhea. Or sorry, let me restart here. That's what happens when you play like
Diarrhea poop.
diarrhea poop. And yeah, like Tua is so bad. And of course, who better to sign a objectively bad quarterback than a team that never makes the right decision? The right decision could hit them in the face and they would say, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Wait, Malik,
I have a pun.
can you say it? Is it Hawk Tua?
Hello?
I said the Dolphins were fucked up. I said that's their fault.
No, Malik, I wanted you to... I wanted you to say, nah, I'm going to do my own thing. Because I feel like you say that every once in a while, just randomly.
It's funny.
It is funny, and I like it. Eunice, was the meme Hawk Tua? And also, hi, Allie.
So, no. You said they never make the right decision. I wanted to say, well, yeah, it's all lefts over there now.
That's true. They have an all lefty QB room now.
You know what the theory is? They're saying the reason they got Tua is so if Penix goes down with his 20th ACL tear, they don't have to change the playbook. It's all still just for left-handed people.
That's true. Now here's my question. Who starts at quarterback?
Oh, dude, it's definitely Penix. They have to make Penix work because they spent a first-round pick on him. They cannot look that incompetent.
I don't
They are
know.
desperate.
Round on Penix.
Yeah.
Dude, last year, the year
It was 2 years ago, yeah.
Time is an illusion.
It was horrible.
Everyone and their sister was in agreement the Falcons will be taking a pass rusher round one
Yup.
because they ranked 31st in pass rush for the 4th consecutive season. They wanted Michael Penix Jr. instead. And then the next year, and this is what man, I feel so bad for my brother.
I don't.
They not only take one pass rusher, they trade back up, get another pass rusher, and that other one was named James Pierce Jr. And James Pierce Jr.
Yeah.
was so good. His rookie year, he almost broke Terrell Suggs' record at most sacks in a rookie season, and they had the second best pass rush in the NFL last year. And then he beat his girlfriend, slammed his car into a police car, resisted arrest, and even assaulted an officer.
Now he's going to jail.
Oh, while having a unregistered weapon at a children's park when he got arrested.
Drewski said, do you want scrambled egg QB? Do you want your QB to have scrambled egg brain or no legs?
Marley, have you ever seen the movie Get Out?
No, but I know what happens.
So everyone was saying that's what they're going to do. They're going to take Penix's brain and put it into Tua's body.
Yeah.
Because physically, Tua is an amazing quarterback physically. Like, he can sling it, he can run.
No, the fuck he can't.
It's just the brain.
No, the fuck he can't.
Come on,
he can't sling shit.
2023 Tua didn't happen.
But it's 2026, bro.
I know. I just.
How did that season end?
With them losing in the playoffs because they can't play in the cold.
No.
Wait, is that
Let's
what
go
you're
back.
talking about?
Go back a little bit. Right. So they blow out the Dolphins. Or sorry, the Dolphins blow out because I remember this like it was yesterday. It's the last time I ever felt joy. They blow out the Broncos. Yeah, they blow out the Broncos. What happens literally the week after that?
Didn't they get blown? They got blown out like 3 games in a row, didn't they? I remember one of them was the Ravens, one was the Bills, and who was the other one?
So literally the next game they got blown up by the Bills. Then they botch the rest of their season. And yeah, they string together some very good games, but then they lose to like actual contending teams. And in the cold. And then it's the last game of yeah, he has good size. That's true.
I'm just saying, I've seen Tua consistently sling it like 50 yards.
Yeah, sling it to players who aren't on his team. We call that an interception.
The brain needs to be switched. The body is fine.
Percocet.
Wait, where is my man, I wish I need to rename these so it's way easier to find. What is this?
To win games, you have to
just
win
have
the
them
game,
like under numbers.
not lose the game. Honestly.
I have a brief description of what the sound is, but some of these, like, they're in weird spots where like I put the ones that I use more at the bottom, but then the more I add, the more the bottom just kind of gets cluttered. So it's like
you might have to do some sweeping.
I don't want to get rid of any of them, but it is kind of getting to be a lot.
Like, I feel like Kirk Cousins one might have to.
That stays.
If he's not going to play anymore, which he
realistically
isn't, the Kirko one stirs.
Dress rehearsal. Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
Like, fuck, like, what was I even looking for? Oh, here it is.
I just busted right inside him, and he can't extend on me anymore, and he seems a little overwhelmed by my girth and tonnage.
You know, before we move on, it's been a while since I played this one.
Rub our noses in the pile of piss that he left behind.
I don't know why. You're reminding me right now of like a hoarder in a way. It's like, no, I use all of these. I need all of these.
Left a trail of pee right out of town.
Yeah, because how many rows do I have? I have 9. So there's like 20. There's only 28 on here, but the window is small, so it looks like a lot more. Oh yeah, I'm not taking Amika Big Boo out. Don't worry, Drewski. Swan time.
No, we never. That one's a classic.
We maybe can take out the Jags Dijon quote.
Shut the fuck up.
Till the end of the earth, buddy.
Yeah, no, I'm playing that every season.
I genuinely believe
until we all die.
The Jaguars have a chance of winning the Super Bowl.
Just wear a diaper.
sorry. Okay, now. Oh yeah, wait. Now, Drewski said it. We have to play this one, and then we'll move on. Okay, sorry. So, oh yeah, Tua's bad. He literally ended their season. They could have gotten home field advantage in the playoffs, won the division, and he threw a pick to seal a Bills victory in Miami. It was beautiful. And then, yeah, they lost to the Chiefs in Arrowhead because it was freezing. But at the same time,
I feel like that one you could be a little bit nicer about because it was crazy for that game. Andy Reid had ice in his mustache.
I'm just saying, I know a lot of teams that can play in the cold, and the Dolphins aren't one of them. So,
how many seasons do you think Andy Reid got left in him?
I'd say at least 4 to 5 minimum.
Yeah, like 3, 4. Depends.
How old is Andy Reid? Like 65, 66?
I think he's older than that. I'm gonna look it
John
up.
Harbaugh is like 64, and he was like the second oldest head coach.
67.
67.
Actually, his birthday is in like a week, so 68.
No more 6-7s.
I have a look of disgust on my face. I just want you
I don't
to
give
know.
a fuck.
I'm looking at the score for the World Baseball Classic. Wait. Hold on a minute. What the fuck?
Dick Kirkwood does, in fact, not wake up dripping.
No, he does.
All right, I'm going to bed now. I just want to stay for a little bit because these are fun, and I haven't done this in like 2 months.
Oh no, yeah, you're good, man.
I hopefully, since I do have that day off, if possible, I don't know what your sleep schedule is like right now, Riley. I would love to see if we can do one the day after the draft.
What day is that?
That would be a Friday.
Oh yeah.
You can wait until the whole draft is over, which would be on a Sunday.
We'll see what happens.
Only care about round 1.
I was gonna say we could do the Friday thing, because that's not until like next month, right?
April 24th is the Friday. April 23 is the day of the draft.
Yeah, I could probably do that, but we'll have to see what happens because I don't know what I am doing that week.
Anyway, good night, guys. Be safe. Take care.
Good night, man.
Bye,
You too,
Drewski.
man.
Bye, Dylan.
Peace out. Dylan's not here. At least I don't think he is. But Drewski is.
Daniel's here?
Daniel's been popping in and out. He's watching his hockey team's playing right now. But Drewski's here. And yeah, Drewski, you're right. Andy Reid does love cheeseburgers. I need an audio of him saying I love cheeseburgers. But yeah, so Tua gets released and he's going for the Falcons. I honestly think he'll be the starter. I know Eunice was saying he won't. I don't know. We'll see. That's
Who
the thing.
had a better performance? Kyle Pitts? Not Kyle Pitts. Penix?
Penix, yeah. Or Tua?
Penix or him?
I couldn't tell you. They're both ass. Like, I guess technically, Penix, I guess. I'm just saying, if Tua is their starter, because they're both so injury prone. If Tua is their starter, that would be so fucking funny. Like, I would laugh my ass off. We talked. Oh, yeah, I don't know. I'm leaning Tua, but maybe cooler heads will prevail. Let's just say. Now let's talk about Geno Smith because I honestly forgot to write that down. That's true. That injury took Penix out of the season. So he's coming off a season-ending injury as well. Geno Smith, who the Raiders said they were going to release, they said no. we're just gonna restructure his contract and trade him for like a 6th or a 7th round pick to the back to the Jets. So Geno gets drafted to the Jets, leaves. This is years ago. Goes to the Seahawks.
Somehow wins a Super Bowl with the Jets.
That would be a miracle.
Pigs must be flying.
Yes, I was gonna say I'll start looking out the fucking at the window. But
just East Hammer driving around in a Mustang. That's how you know it's wrong.
Yeah, that's true. The Jets are going to go from having no interceptions last season to having the most interceptions, just not defensively.
Yep, that checks out.
And that this makes me think now that they are probably, which by the way, this is a horrible move because I
got Kyler Murray.
They could have just gotten Kyler. That's the thing. Does Kyler Murray want to play for the Jets? No. Kyler Murray is probably going to go to Minnesota, is what everybody's saying.
Minnesota.
Have you seen the Joe Biden thing? Is that what you're referencing?
Yes.
Minnesota. But yeah. But dude, it's so because I jokingly said, "Oh no, Geno's going to the Jets," but then I was like, "Well, it doesn't make sense because Geno got drafted to the Jets, and Geno obviously doesn't like them." But now they're like, "Hey, too fucking bad, dude. You're going there anyway." Geno Smith does not pass physical.
Would fucking die.
I would laugh my ass off. They're like, "Oh, we can do that too, right? We can do that too."
Yeah, take his ass back, bro.
Geno just shoots himself in the foot. He's like, I can't play. I didn't pass my physical.
Can't deal with this shit no more.
The Jets are probably going to draft defense in the draft, and then just be bad again. And then they'll get the top pick next season and they'll draft a quarterback. And then they'll start trying. They're like, it's genius. Yeah. Dude, I'm fine with it. Bring on the 2 wins.
So you tell me it's some kind of Suicide Squad?
Malik, you know what that gets? All right, I'm going to spin the... Wait, Malik, give me a number between 1 and 28.
17.
Okay, so this one. Oh, shit. I didn't realize that was the intro. That's the intro.
That's it, folks.
That's the intro.
Oh, I just got a divorce.
Here, I'll
We should remix that.
What, this?
Well, I just got it.
Yeah.
I just got a divorce.
The I just got a divorce mix. I'll have to write that down. I gotta rework the intro. I know I have to. I was like, we're gonna talk enough football today where I don't have to is today. Ugh, sorry, I'm yawning.
Free agency.
Yeah. So more free agency news. Because there really isn't much that I care to talk about in terms of free agents. So the Raiders, we talked about this briefly at the start. They spent a lot of money and they're looking like they're really trying. Hello, grilled cheese sandwich. What, Malik?
To get something set up for Mendoza.
Yeah,
when he comes in.
They really look like they're trying. Like I don't know if they're gonna. I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs. Jets going all the way with Geno, says grilled cheese sandwich. I don't think so. but that would be hilarious. But yeah, they're really loading up for Mendoza. They got Linderbaum officially, and actually spent money. So congratulations to the Raiders. Kenneth Walker. Now, I said this was going to happen, and no one believed me. Kenneth Walker signed with the Chiefs. He has turned to the dark side. The dynasty lives on. I told y'all. No, I mean, we don't even know if Mahomes is going to be back in time for the first week of the season. So,
Four's gone.
What did you say?
He's gone.
Yeah, that's true.
Fantasy wise, pick 'em up, boys. Pick 'em up.
Oh yeah, you should pick up K9. I wonder if he'll be the will he? No. Do you think Kenneth Walker gets the same treatment as like what's his face did Saquon, where he's like the first overall pick of every league? Or is that that's probably gonna be JSN?
I think JSN's still above him.
Yeah. I'm just thinking because he was so pivotal and he won Super Bowl MVP and stuff, like that's sort of where my mindset was at, but we'll see. I keep fucking yawning. Holy shit.
Actually, for fantasy draft next year, every single one of you, this is my honest take.
You must do this.
Yeah, you have to pick up the Bills kicker or the Ravens kicker, seeing as they both suck ass.
Bro, when I saw that Tyler Bass was coming back, I was like, you gotta be fucking. But
wait, he's coming back?
He restructured his contract. So
Live looks at Riley and laughs every single day.
I know.
No matter what day it is, if it involves Riley, it's over.
Drewski.
For Riley to have a good day, bad things must happen.
I know.
I can't get shit.
Bro, if y'all don't think I haven't figured that out by now. Tyler Bass, that's the thing. Tyler Bass was good, and then he started getting really shaky. And then he started doing better. And then he kind of just like he was very in and out. Like he would miss some ones where you're like, dude, what the hell? But then he would make some insane ones where you're like, you can make this and not a fucking not a 40-yard attempt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
I've seen him miss a chip shot, but sink a 52.
Oh my God. I was just about to say that. So he's missed like several. I will never forget in the Bills, the last season we made the AFC Championship game. So 24-25. He, first year of this podcast, as a matter of fact, he missed a chip shot in a game against the Jets. And then to win the game versus Miami, sunk like a 55+ yard attempt. It was like 50 something yards to win the game versus Miami. I was like, ain't no way. After that game happened, which was later in the season, he was so much better. But then he got hurt and we never got to hear anything from him after that because he got hurt in camp. So, maybe. I'm sort of joking when I talk about Tyler Bass because I've shit on him so much in the past. But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. When I saw he was coming back, I was like, oh my God. Not again. But he'll prove me wrong.
And,
What the shit?
and I know everyone who posted that meme will resend their statements on Hall of Faming Tyler Loop.
Yeah, dude. Wait, I want to hear what Eunice's opinion is on that. I forgot to ask him.
For those that don't know, people were joking saying, "Oh, Hall of Fame Tyler Loop," because he missed that field goal. The Steelers won and they didn't make playoffs. Blah blah blah.
Yeah.
Whatever. Because of that, things happened where they got Maxx Crosby. So Hall of Fame Tyler Loop, because he did that, he missed on purpose, obviously, so they could get Maxx Crosby. And then it's fuck. We
Also,
didn't get Maxx Crosby.
If we're going by Eunice's logic, Tyler Loop, the Ravens owner literally said that he would have fired Harbaugh whether they made the playoffs or not. So, the only way he would have kept him is if they won the Super Bowl. So, is he a Hall of Famer anyway? You know what I mean? It's like, have you guys seen the Socrates memes? Oh, wait, you guys don't have TikTok.
Yeah.
I was going to say, it probably hasn't gotten to Instagram Reels yet. There was a guy on TikTok who makes videos. They are so funny. Where it's like, imagine what would happen if you traveled back in time to blank and you brought this random food with you to this mostly ancient Rome, but he's also done Mexico and shit. And every video, even the ones that don't take place in Rome, is about at the end of it, Socrates always shows up and drops some cryptic ass saying, and then the AI voiceover says what is this bum even talking about? And it is the funniest thing in the world. Because it's if you're watching this video, look up what I am talking about. Look up Socrates, ancient Rome's Socrates, whatever. It's so funny. More free agency news. Mike Evans went to the 49ers. I was shocked.
I was actually surprised about that.
He said it wasn't about the money. He just wanted to go somewhere else. And I guess he just doesn't think that they can win a Super Bowl in Tampa, which I think says a lot about the coaching. But, that's the thing. I like Baker. I like a lot of what they have going on in Tampa. And Mika Igbigbo stock.
Mika Igbigbo.
Mika Igbigbo.
And Mika Igbigbo stock is going up. Because also, did you guys see what happened with the Igbuka drama today?
No, what happened?
Yeah, I didn't see what happened.
A Twitter account pretending to be him tweeted, and you know how on Twitter you can just pay for the check mark now.
Yeah.
So on Twitter, an account that bought the check mark tweeted out, "Is CTE real?"
What?
Yes, an account with the name Emeka Egbuka tweeted out, "Is CTE even real?" And it got so much attention that the official Buccaneers PR, and we know this is the official one because accounts that are like companies have a special check mark that you can't just buy. So
Yeah.
the official Buccaneers account tweeted, quote tweeted it and said, "This account is not the real Emeka Egbuka and is not associated with the Buccaneers." Because so many people were like, why did he tweet out, "Is CTE even real?" Because it's not actually him. But low-key, it's kind of funny. Because
okay, this just paints a sad picture.
Mm-hmm. That people don't know.
That this many football fans just proved that they are dumbasses, and I need to stop conversing with them online. Because half the time I'm like, oh, they have to be rage baiting. No one's this stupid. Nigga, why would a football player ask, "Is CTE even real?" What type of dumb shit do you have to be? What type of shit do you have to be smoking in order to think any of that is real? It's about check mark.
It's funny because like there are like ex-football players, like Antonio Brown is a renowned troll. He tweets out like, "Oh, is CTE even real?" But that's Antonio Brown. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like he is a troll. Yes. He's also a criminal. So like, and he even has acknowledged that he probably has CTE and he is like not mentally okay. Did you know that and this is going to get really dark. This is not a joke. So there's a really good video by I dropped it in chat in Discord, but it's by Hayden, Hydn, for those who want to look it up. And it's talking about all types of injuries, and it's mostly about CTE, but it also talks about the history of football and covering up injuries to try to like make the game safer. But it's mostly about CTE. CTE, the first football player, we say first, but like so many players have had CTE before they like officially discovered it, right?
Yeah.
But the first player that they dissected the brain and then said, "Oh, this is what we would call CTE," he was so mentally fucked up. He was an O-lineman for the Steelers in the 70s or 80s. He was so fucked up, like mentally, that he had to tase himself to fall asleep because he would wake up in the middle of the night, like just super fucked up. Malik.
I'm sorry. That song immediately came to my head.
Day and night. What? But yeah, he would wake up in the middle of the night so many times, just like screaming or just like so out of it.
His head was fucked. His head was
his head was fucked. And he had to tase himself just to fall asleep. He like
so passing it out.
Yeah. He I believe he died from a heart attack. Like, and part of it was like part of the problem was he was constantly tasing himself. I mean, it was so bad that when the like doctor did the autopsy, like he had like really bad burn marks from where the taser was on his leg.
Damn.
Yeah, it's really bad. It's a
Oh, he was, like,
depressing.
holding that bitch.
What?
So he was like holding that bitch,
Oh yeah.
or did it
Yeah.
consistently, I guess, as well.
And he had tons of memory problems. He had tons of anger issues. It's a sad story, but it's also one worth like watching. Like I said, like there's a YouTuber, his name, like I watch a lot of his videos. His name is Hayden. Hydn. Yeah, Hydn. He makes a lot of good like history of certain sports things videos. They're like hour long plus. So if you have the time and you're watching this podcast, look them up. They're very informative. He has like an hour long plus video about the longest game in baseball history. I love that video. But anyway, yeah, Mike Evans went to the 49ers. I think it's cool for the Niners. The Bucks, we'll see. But overall, there were a lot of crazy free agency happenings. Was there anything you guys specifically want to talk about in terms of free agency that we didn't already touch on? Or W. Dylan in the chat, guys.
So I don't know yet.
You know what's funny, Malik? All you really missed was we talked about Maxx Crosby before you got here.
Okay.
I know that was quite some time ago, but in non-football news, did you guys hear about the 83-point game?
Actually, I did hear about it.
Yeah,
I heard of it.
No, Dylan, I did not. I don't even know what that is. I was talking about my boy Malik over here. I forgot what I don't know how to say his last name. Is it Bam Adebayo? He dropped 83 points last night.
Okay.
In just one game.
Can I say one thing from that situation that I heard from Eunice?
Yeah.
The dumbest shit I ever heard was LeBron.
About him being like, what did he say?
He woke up and he sensed that he was gonna fucking pop off.
Did he actually say that? That's so funny. Wait, let me look it up. Because I saw people joking. Oh, wait, let me read this. I think you're right. Let's see. I can't find it, but I saw people jokingly, because like LeBron always says that, where he's like, oh yeah, like actually I knew that was gonna happen. But it's so funny when he actually like says shit like that, because it's like, no the fuck you didn't, LeBron.
Yeah, no, you, like there's no way you thought him in particular was about to be. Also, gay ass interviewer trying to fucking rage bait as well, because I think he asked him like something along the lines of like, oh, this guy broke Kobe's record and you actually never did, how do you feel about that?
Oh my god.
And that was just LeBron's response. But like, LeBron, no the fuck you didn't. You're not basketball god from Regular Show. Shut the fuck up.
Here's what LeBron tweeted. Bam, bam, bam. That was it. Which I saw Gus had a very funny TikTok where he said, instead of Kobe, we gotta start saying bam. Which I agree.
I'm not. No, Kobe just rolls off the tongue.
Hey, I always go bang instead of bam. Or instead of Kobe. LeBron.
Well, it's
Or Curry from 3, bang. What were you saying to John? Sorry, I cut you off.
okay, because like, it's always like, all right, I'm about to, shoot this shot to the trash. Kobe, I'm not
That's
actively
true.
saying, I'm not saying Kobe in a fucking actual basketball game. I'm probably gonna get my shit rocked. And
Down
miss
in
the shot as well. I can't put that on Kobe. So the trash, though, I will gladly say Kobe. But like Kobe versus Bam, one just. I'm not trying to hate on them. Like one is just better. All
Wait.
I'm saying.
Drewski, that's hilarious. Drewski said he's playing the Chiefs as the Colts, and he's gotten 8 flags. They're sucking them off even in Madden, bro. Like, quit meat riding. Now, Deshaun, one thing
about the Chiefs game that you had with me and Malik.
Which one? When we were doing the fucking
when it was 2v1.
Oh my god,
that shit was so funny.
That was so funny. I was like, I give up.
Yeah,
I can't fucking do this anymore.
I don't remember the guy. The speed stat for him, insane.
Yeah,
it made no sense. Literally, he would go like 3 yards and he was just gone.
And that was like
you could touch him.
That was like Madden 23, right? Not even 24.
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, I was gonna say one more thing about Kobe. Legend and all. But actually they have this weird thing. You know how like some people say like pop versus like soda?
Yeah.
When they like like in different regions they say different things when they throw like stuff in the trash. So some people say Kobe, but then everything left of Denver, actually they say bang instead of Kobe. So if you want to learn more about this, look up Kobe Denver 2003.
Guys, do not look that up.
I was like, how do I work this into a
never trust that.
Wait, do you know what I'm talking about?
Mark hates crime. Look up Mark Wahlberg hates crime.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look up Mark Wahlberg. Oh my god, man, dude, Mark
Also, for
Wahlberg.
those who do not know, that's when Kobe got accused of rape.
Yeah, he did that shit. Let's be real.
Yeah,
he did that shit. But those are our sports related topics. Was there anything you guys want to talk about that was not sports related? Because I didn't really write much down in terms of. Although, what were you going to say, Deshaun?
There's one thing. Not a lot of people in this chat are gamers.
I was going to say, is it Steam?
If you have heard of the Valve company, the governments are trying their best to make them lose.
They really are. They really are.
Not only the New York thing, effing the UK said that they need to pay to sell a game that has music that's copyrighted in the game.
Which is not how that works. Yeah. Because that is not up to... First of all, we have laws in, like, America that protect the company, and the UK as well, I assume, where, like, it's not on the company to pay... Like, it's not on the store. It's on the person selling the game. Or it's not on the store. It's on the person who made the game. So, like, if Rockstar has, like, a ton of licensed music, they they have an agreement with the people they're licensing the music with. In what world does that make sense? You know what I mean? I think that lawsuit gets thrown out because that's a bunch of horse shit. Yeah,
it's actually real stupid.
That's a bunch of horse shit. God, what else was I gonna say? Oh my God.
Watching a movie from Netflix and us having to pay for the fucking copyright.
Yeah,
when we watch it off Netflix.
Yeah, no, like the fuck. That would be like if a movie had a licensed soundtrack. Like, what's a movie with a ton of licensed songs? Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Imagine if, like, imagine if like Disney had to pay the royalty, but then like,
I'm sorry, I'm muted for a second because new information just dropped about the New York case.
Oh yeah, what was it?
So Steam New York, they have their whole gambling thing.
Yeah.
Steam counteracted by saying this has no benefit to the game itself. It's cosmetic and piracy.
True.
So it's not really gambling in a sense. It's similar to, and they brought it up, Magic the Gathering, trading cards, things of that nature, right?
Mm-hmm.
And this is where I think what really the government is trying to do. Then the government said, well, maybe they want Valve to also get rid of trading, which to me doesn't make any sense because that would only increase the gambling because people would
that would only make it worse.
Gamble for the knife. So yes, that would make it worse. But two, they want Valve to collect more user data and age verification on their users.
Okay, yeah.
That's what really is happening.
Which I honestly, I heard someone say jokingly, like, oh, watch it end up being like the government wants to be able to buy part of Valve or something, like as repercussions. And I was like, yeah, right. But no, that probably is what's going to happen. Did you hear in Germany, Valve straight up, I don't know if this is true, but this is what I heard. Valve straight up got rid of thank you, Dylan. I heard Valve in Germany straight up got rid of the ability for, like, loot boxes aren't, you can see like what you're getting before you open the case.
Yeah.
Dylan, you've not lied to me in a while, but a while is still like 2 days. So
what did he say?
Oh, okay. He said you have the same name as a girl I'm talking to. He said he's not joking. So Dylan,
Riley is
it is a unisex name. So I believe you. It's funny, Dylan was the one who broke the Geno Smith being traded news to me. And I was like, you're lying. And then I looked it up and because I was streaming and I was like, okay, shit, he was telling the truth. So, which I apologized for. But yeah, Adam Schefter. Dylan Schefter over here. Yeah, no, I mean, like,
what type of crush you gotta have on a nigga to talk to a girl with the same name?
Okay, Dylan, let's not say W. Benjamin Netanyahu. Although, actually, maybe that'll raise the, like, maybe that'll raise the social credit of this account. So, I'll pin it. I gotta tell you guys, this is a non-football related, or this is a non-sports related topic. Do you guys use, like, what kind of music platform do you guys stream music on?
I used to use hacked Spotify.
Okay.
Now it's like I use YouTube. I have an ad blocker and I have my own playlist. I also still sometimes use Spotify for when I'm driving.
Mm-hmm. Dylan said he uses Facebook.
That's an interesting way. I'll give you that.
Do you get Wrapped, Dijon, like the way that you listen to music, or no?
Yeah.
Okay. So it's March and I already cooked my Spotify Wrapped. Drewski said he uses the Little Caesars app. I already cooked my Spotify Wrapped. So, do you guys know what Airbuds is?
Airbuds.
Airbuds.
Okay, I know Airbud.
So Airbuds is
dog.
It's an app that lets you. Here's what Dylan just said. I haven't read the whole thing, but I saw that it says my name and baby videos in it. So let's read this together. I listened to baby videos that Riley's mom posted of him when he was a young kid. Dylan, I don't know. Okay. Interesting music choice. So I was listening to a song on so the app is called Airbuds, where you link your music streaming app to it and then you friend your friends. And so if they have a different like app than you can still see like what they okay,
Dude, I'll
Dylan.
just send you my Spotify playlist.
No, but that is not why I'm telling you this. You can see like what they're listening to, and it even works like in real time. And it'll tell you like their stats for the week. It'll tell you like, oh, like they've played. I'll get like push notifications because I have like a couple. I have like my brother, Jamie, and like I'm friends with Gus on there too. I hope he didn't see what I did. So I'll get like push notifications if one of my friends listens to like the same song more than like a couple times. It'll be like, this person is repeating this song like crazy.
To put Ram Ranch on repeat. Fuck.
So here's what happened. I fell asleep and I was listening to music. I put a song on for the first time ever, by the way. So I clicked on it and it was playing just the single where it loops the song.
Yeah.
And so I was listening to it and I fell asleep. And then I woke up about half an hour later and my dumbass, you can guess what physical state I was in based on the way this story is going. Didn't turn my headphones off. I just muted my phone and went to sleep with the same song looping. I think it's in May, Drewski, or June. So I went to bed with the same song playing, and when I woke up, I was like, why is Spotify still on? So I've done that before, but it's been only like playlists, not the same song. So I went on Airbuds because it lets you a little bit better than Spotify does in real time track your listening habits. And I scrolled and I was like, how many times I got a message. I listened to the same song 146 times.
Is the song good?
I thought it was, but that was the first time I listened to it.
Well, hold up.
I don't think it's something you guys would like. Is what I'll say.
What's the song's name?
goth GF whispers sexually in your ear.
No, it's like it's just some pop bullshit. Like I was like,
the name. I gotta listen to it right now.
Send it.
Send it.
it's called Losing Streak. It's by, I have to look up what her name is because I honestly don't know. But you know what the worst part is?
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's from this.
Yeah. No way.
Hazbin Hotel.
It's from Hazbin Hotel. No, it is not.
Yeah.
Oh,
Look at it right now.
I did not know that.
First thing that popped up.
It is.
That's no way.
Song. It has been Hotel.
Oh my god! Right.
Okay, it's not the same song. It's not the same song.
Okay.
I looked it up.
Is it Losing Streak by Anna Pantsu or something?
No.
I'm saying.
Avery Cochran. I saw it on TikTok, and then I was like, I'll listen to this. So I had to look.
Here it is. I found it.
Yeah.
Listen to it real quick.
So I was gonna say it's kind of just like poppy, kind of like white women music.
I see it.
So that's crazy, Drewski. I was like, there is no way that's from Hazbin. Thank God.
I was about to give you so much shit, Riley.
I was so fucking pissed off when you said that, Malik.
Eunice would have joined immediately
Thank
to defend him.
God. So I listened to that 146 times on accident, and then I got a notification from Airbuds that said that I was like the number 3 all-time listener of that artist. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? I'm like, So
well, listen to the rest of the songs now. You're already in it.
I should, because I'm
listening to it right now. It's pretty.
It's
pretty good.
I think it's a good song, but that was the first time I ever listened to it. Is the funniest part, because I saw it on TikTok and I was like, oh, I'm gonna listen to that later, and then I listened to it at night, and I was like, oh, it's a good song, and then I fell asleep, and then I was like, I'm turning my phone off, I'm going to bed, and I was like, ugh. When I woke up, I was so mad. I was like, fuck. So my most listened to song last year, I only listened to 95 times.
Oh.
Which is a lot. But now that means that this is my most listened to song of the year. And it is not going to change.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because I don't I listen to Spotify a lot, but it's also mostly when I drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So in terms of like music, I don't think any song is going to beat this. Because
you would have to do what you just did
intentionally, which I could.
Yeah.
But I don't think that's fair. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't think that's fair.
I don't know. Because I've talked about it. Like, Claire has told me, like, oh, I know how you could fix it. Like, we've talked about it, but I'm like, I don't know. I don't like gaming the system. You know what I mean?
If she's my top listener, she's my top listener. I just gotta.
Yeah, I just gotta let her rip. Because my most listened to song last year was Man Child by Sabrina Carpenter. So, and then it was like a bunch of watching this in the bubble bath, says Dylan. All right, man. Do we continue to believe him? How long before we stop believing him?
When
Skydiving
when he hits 18, he's gonna be off. He's gonna be a loose cannon.
Oh my god. This man. Dylan, I'm not giving you that information. He's like, what's your number? But I thought that was a funny story.
Wait, did he actually find your Instagram? Is it linked?
It's not linked. Yes, he did. It's just my name. It's privated. Yeah, Dylan, I'm not accepting that. His account got banned. I didn't report you. I just didn't accept your follow request. Which is funny because it's funny because I read the why did you get banned? Probably because of the daycare stuff. What daycare stuff?
What? Hey, you can't say that. You can't say anything involving kids, man. It goes way worse.
Yeah, Dylan. That is true. Wait,
get to the point, man.
It's funny because okay, so Dylan, I saw he requested to follow me. I didn't accept it, but I took a screenshot and I sent it to you guys. I checked my message requests because I figured he would try to DM me. I threatened my ex's little sister's daycare, says Dylan.
I can't believe a single word out there.
I don't know.
He's gotta go. Oh yeah, I went to the moon too.
Percocet.
Some random ass shit's gonna happen.
Dylan reminds me of Calvin. Does he not remind you guys of Calvin? Just like
yeah, he does.
You never can get a read on him. On TikTok, I don't remember. Did I do that? I mean, I saw you post a picture of yourself, Dylan. That's what I'll say. I don't know how to describe it. He said, did I see his story of him looking cutesy? I don't know if that's a good way to describe it. But yeah, I thought that was a funny story to potentially end the podcast on. Was there anything you guys want to talk about other than that?
No.
I have one more thing to say. Did you guys hear about the Xbox rumors / leak?
No.
So allegedly, the game developer conference was today. It's actually been over the span of the last couple days because it's like a multiple day long thing. Xbox had it's mostly a thing where developers have meetings with other developers. So Xbox released that they are planning to launch they're planning on sending early dev kits in 2027 for their next console. Now, they tweeted that the next console is called Project Helix. And a rumor came out.
The Xbox 720 is real.
A rumor.
You don't remember that?
Yeah, no, I remember that.
Oh my god, yeah. I know. They just kept adding numbers.
Yeah. The 1080.
The 1080.
A rumor came out a couple days ago that, and it was from a reputable source, but I've seen some people say, well, actually, there's other stuff that contradicts this, so take it with a grain of salt. Allegedly, they are targeting, the rumor said that The console is basically just a PC, and it is being like marketed as a PC. And they are telling developers basically, like, when you make your games for this system, you're making a PC version, and then it has to be like backwards compatible with the Xbox. You know what I mean? And you're making a version for Windows Store. You're not making a console version of the game. They then said that, like, it's this, and again, rumor. They also said that, like, God, what was it? Like, they are targeting a more niche market for the system. And apparently Microsoft is expecting the system to cost minimum $1,200.
All right, man. Just say Xbox out of the
$1,200
fucking game. Xbox is not going to do consoles anymore, guys.
They have
congratulations, Japan, you won.
So apparently, wait, hold on. This bug is within my reach. Now I can kill his ass.
Japan,
Stupid.
you have won. Sony and Nintendo, take a lap. Nintendo will always be around for their exclusive, and Sony just now will have the better priced consoles.
And that's
Xbox
the thing.
Is getting buried by Microsoft because Microsoft doesn't want them anymore.
So apparently the new CEO tried to cancel this, and the people above her said, "We've put too much money into this. You can't cancel it." So if this is true, now it's if early dev kits aren't shipping until 2027, I'm thinking like 2028, 2029 at the earliest. I don't know. To me, 2027 doesn't sound like enough time for a dev kit. But if this rumor is true, this makes me think that also it's going to be using Windows OS, not Xbox OS. So it's literally, so if you don't like Windows, you're not going to like this.
I hope that California bill doesn't pass.
Mm-hmm. That too.
Then that would actually over the console as well.
Yeah, you'll have to put age verification and literally just use the thing. And you're going to have to... So here's my thing. We talked about this last week, about Xbox. The next Xbox will let you play PC games. If this rumor is true, and I'm not saying it is because I don't know and I can't validate the source, people have been saying it's a good source, but then there were a couple people saying, well, we'll just see, right? You know, like with the Maxx Crosby situation. Does that mean if they want them to make it for Windows Store, does it not mean Steam, but rather your PC games from the Windows Store? You know what I'm saying?
Holy shit.
I didn't start putting that because you probably can just load Steam. But then not every Steam game will work necessarily. Now, now, if this console is actually, and apparently they're not going to be calling it a console. They're trying to call it like an all-in-one sort of deal. But if
they're just making a PC look like a console.
Yeah. And apparently they're shooting for a more niche market, like intentionally. But the thing is, and apparently the price range is $1,200 to $1,500. if this is true, now the rumor ended with them saying that this is supposed to be a swan song to Xbox. Meaning if it fails, they already are going into it with the intention of not making another one.
Yeah. Yeah, Microsoft is just trying to figure out a way so they can properly say Xbox has failed so they can get rid of it.
Yeah. Drewski, I don't blame you. Now here's the thing. Again, I've said this. I've probably said this like 3 or 4 times at this point. Take that with a grain of salt because I don't know the source. I've heard it's credible. I've also heard it's not credible. So, take it with a grain of salt. There's a lot of things in that rumor that I hear and I go, wow, that's like the worst thing you possibly could do. Why would you do that? Because a $1,200 console ain't gonna fly. A $1,200 pre-built PC ain't gonna fly. You know what I mean? Like, it apparently it's very powerful. Does that matter? I wish Ollie were here. Because honestly, like, yeah, like exactly. That's great. Why am I spending $1,200 when I could just buy a PlayStation? You know what I mean?
A Switch 2.
Or a Switch 2. You could buy both. You could buy, like, not only that, apparently they're not. So the CEO, again, tried to allegedly get exclusives back, and they said no, you can't. It's too late. So,
I mean, yeah.
So if it's not going to have exclusives, you're basically just buying a PC that you can put on your TV.
Fun fact, guys, you could do that already.
Yeah, that is true. Alex is texting. Bro, what are you fucking talking? Alex, I don't fucking know, man.
Alex, we're live, man.
Yeah, exactly. He's asking me for tech support. I'm like, brother, I am. What the? I don't know. Anyway, so, sorry, I had
the look you gave.
I was like, I'm gonna text him, hold on, and then I'll tell him afterwards. But so yeah, that's an interesting rumor I will keep track of. But did you guys have anything you wanted to say before we sign off? Because I think we're gonna call it here. It's been 2.5 hours, 2.5 great hours.
It won't happen, but I hope everyone who's watching, your team is making the correct moves for the betterment of your team.
Yeah, I ain't gonna fucking dude.
Riley is a pessimist, but I will say he also knows the Bills the most out of everyone in our group.
Out of everybody on planet Earth.
Yeah. I don't know about that. I mean, don't get me wrong. You some things you do call it before it happens, but
months in advance. Isn't it actually quite hilarious?
You're the inside source.
Dude, per sources, it's just me. It's funny how much shit. Also, Drewski says in Brandon Bean we don't trust. I agree.
Your head coach might do well next season. You don't know. Let him play first.
It's so funny.
What if he's an amazing head coach?
You won't be.
Hell has frozen over
if
you're at least look at it like this, you're at least going positive.
Yeah, I think so. That's not bad. It's not hard.
Yeah. See, he's not that bad of a fuck up to make you not go positive.
There's 4 free wins in our division. And then The Dolphins twice and the Jets twice.
You almost said that.
Yeah, I did, but and then we'll split with the Pats.
Free. I don't know about free. Because
Okay,
it
well,
seems like rivalry is the same situation of you don't know what the fuck's about to happen for some reason.
except against the Jets.
Except against the Jets.
Against the Dolphins, I'll say yes. Also, yeah, knowing the history of the Bills, he will not be successful. You're right. It literally, Sean McDermott was the second most successful Bills head coach ever. I think if he had coached one more year, he would tie most wins in Bills history. It's actually insane in the regular season.
One that got you back to the Super Bowl, what, back to back?
Wait, what did you say?
Is the other coach the
coach
that got you guys to the Super Bowl back to back?
Four times in a row. 4 times in a row. Marv Levy. He's still alive. He's like 100 plus years old. Isn't that weird?
Yeah. This is just me personally. If I'm creeping, if I hit 90, I might say someone killed me. I don't know. Because at that point, I might be old enough that my grandkids is getting people pregnant and shit. I'm like, all right, bro, time for me to clock out, man. I've been here too long.
Deshaun just kills himself.
No, I can't kill myself. Then I go to hell. So I need someone else to do it for me.
I was going to say, hey, man, just become a Bills fan. You'll die pretty quick. I'm
the one you guys sacrifice in the pit. I know the pit.
If that's what it takes. She took my quarterback. Oh, no, the outro's playing.
God, she took my quarterback. Why did she have to leave me to take my good quarterback? This week on All Riled Up, why did she take him?
Well, I just got a divorce, and in this week of All Riled Up, you get to know more about football.
Yes. Oh God, the house is burning. Oh no.
This week in All Riled Up.
This week in All Riled Up, you get to have the news of the football. Maybe on how my house burned down. Yes.
I wonder if we can pay out.
Duval.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's our show. Good night. Peace out.